talked a little bit in this video about the video I posted last video, my previous video. It was 24 minutes. I um, I was watching the. I was saving all the pictures, spaceship of King Anu this month. Of course, we didn't see spaceship of King Anu live, so we're gonna see it now. And we have a lot of stuff here actually, so I'm gonna show it. In the meantime, we're gonna watch the screen as well. So yeah, let's begin. This is what I want here. So begin from the beginning. So is it? So I was talking with people I know about this stuff. They ask me if I believe in God, and I say you see what this did something. You see here, give some kind of strange light. You're gonna see it. Here, when it goes behind the cloud, it gives some kind of light. You're gonna zoom up. Here, yeah, under the cloud, under the first cloud. Let's begin. Here. So he went behind the cloud and disappeared in the thin air. Disappeared above this cloud. So yeah. So anyone trying to tell me, ask me if I believe in God. I believe in God who rides the spaceship, not any God. I did identify my God connection to UFO, spaceships, and stuff like that. Alien creatures, so-called angels and demons, are extraterrestrials in the Bible. So all my videos, and people ask me if I believe in God, because they don't know, they don't believe God can have a spaceship. So this is very, very bad if anyone denies that God have a spaceship, and they tell you why God should have a spaceship. He can do whatever. So I cannot answer you, but I'm telling you God has a spaceship. How do I know? Because I've been watching this spaceship doing this stuff, and we know that we have a history of stories about the travel between planets and all these Sumerian stories, And you know that the Bible was taken from the Sumerian, and the God in the Bible is both the devil and God. I told this story many times. We have a lot of Anunnaki did this in the Old Testament Bible. Example, Adonai is Enki, Lucifer. Marduk is the devil and God at the same time. You see the spirit of God. You see? So we're gonna play this one. Here you're gonna give likes. You're gonna see it here. I'm gonna pause it. Here, you saw it. Let's try to capture this one. I will capture this one and I'll give it to you. Here, you see? From black to light. You see the white dot? It was black. You see how it can become black? So, sorry, you saw it? It went behind this cloud. One more time. See how it's flying, doing like leaving, dividing from 2 to 1. You think anyone can debunk me? Didn't do that? All these deities they worship in the Bible. They have Adonai, they have Enki, they have Marduk, they have Uranus, Anu. How can have how you can have Amun, Amun, Marduk, Yahweh, Yahweh, Amun, Marduk, Anu, Enki, all these deities. And Lil promised to Abraham the between the two rivers on the Israeli flag, the river in Egypt and the river in Iraq. All this area was promised to the Hebrews by Enlil, son of Anu, the Most High. There's no deity, Anunnaki, called Yahweh. So this is Yahweh is a fiction. Also, God is a fictional deity like Spider-Man and Batman. I told this story many times. Check your sources. You cannot understand the Bible or believe the Bible because of the contradictions in the Bible. You can't say God will punish Marduk in one verse, and then we're gonna finish the prayer with Amun. Amun is Marduk, Amun Ra, the Egyptian god. So we talked about this. Amun Ra is a dragon many times. So people, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. Here we have you see, not very clear, but you see how it's moving from left hand of yours to the right hand of yours. You see how it's doing? So I need every time I need to show you what's going on. Although many trying to discredit me and trying to yeah, we watch one more time. So of course nobody around me believe in King Anu because everybody believe in Yahweh Allah, the so-called believers. Nobody believe in Jesus because they think Jesus is Yahweh, and they say Yeshua, Yahweh, Yahshua, and Yahuwah, very near. We talked about the real name of Jesus Christ. So of course Jesus Christ is the Son. The Son is the Son is coming from the Father. So how can God have a wife? And we talked about this one before also. It's not, he married earth. Our mother is earth. And like heaven marries earth, you know? I mean, it's not very hard to understand. But people just, they just follow others. They don't have actually relation between them and God. They need to have personal relation. You cannot have a personal relation if you are committed to any sect or organization like Christian churches or you go to mosque, you go to the synagogue. All these people, they like God in their life. They do that in desperation. You cannot find God at church. You find God when you are real with yourself and you are real with your surroundings and you don't lie and you have pure heart. I talked about this before. It's not about you don't mix a relation with God with people. It's something private. So people need to understand this and know that King Anu, the Most High, is patient and he forgives us. He forgives people who worship fictional deities, and the Most High knows that what they did in the Bible. They changed the Bible and put the name of Marduk, the devil, at the end of the prayer. So everybody is going praying for Amun, Christians, Muslims, and Jews. Amun Yahweh, Yahweh Jehovah, Iyah, Enki son of Anu, Enki father of Cain, Cain who killed his brother Abel. Then Set, also Set is Satan. So Cain was the good one, although his father was bad, Enki, because he raped Eve. We talked about this before. So, but all of we, even Jesus Christ, we are from Cain. We are from Cain. We are not from uh, only from the Enki, Alalu, Marduk, because of Enki didn't create humans on his own. He was helped by other Anunnaki. Anunnaki female helped him. Who planted his, when he went to sleep, he was, he went to sleep, he was given some kind of medicine by Anunnaki female and Ninig Zida. We talked about Ninig Zida is Jesus Christ. Ninig Zida is the serpent, the white serpent who helped Eve to become like humans, procreate, gods. So why woman die? Because I told you why woman died. Because if women live forever, they don't need to have sex, to have creation, to have children. So that's why women, they need to live and die just like men, because men were given a chance, but Adapa, he blew the chance. So that's why both woman and man die. So again, the woman didn't do anything. It was Adapa who he didn't eat from the food and the drink of life on Nibiru from King Anu. This is a real story. So don't be fooled, but they lie to you. They want to blame the woman. They want to treat the woman as a slave. This is why we die. Because the man, Adapa, he couldn't accept the balance between the woman and the man. And he disturbed the natural wind and destroyed the seed. And the wind is the wife of Enlil. So he attacked the wife of his uncle, because Enlil is the brother of his father, Enki, or his master, as he called him. His father, Enki, he slept with a human female and got Adapa. So he was half human, half Anunnaki. So we have Anunnaki bloodline. So this is what's about Anunnaki bloodline. Everybody is from Nibiru is Anunnaki bloodline. So you have bad Anunnaki, you have good Anunnakis. Like in the Bible, we have angels and demons. They are all Anunnaki. We have fallen Anunnaki, we have good Anunnaki. So, I mean, why you are changing all the story, the origin story? Because you want to have slaves. You want to treat the woman as a slave, and then even people and tribes and and they wage wars so you can enslave other people. So this is what's about. So that's why they are holding this so-called religion very hard, because they cannot live without slaves. They cannot accept the woman as equal. I'm talking about the top dogs. I'm talking about the biggest organization, religious organization, all. They don't have the equality for the woman, because they blame her for eating from the forbidden tree. forbidden fruit, but she didn't. It was Enki who ate from the forbidden fruit, and the female Anunnaki, she helped him. She put him to sleep, and yeah, she healed him. So that's why he was pregnant with the forbidden fruit, and because he was a man, he couldn't deliver a child. The female Anunnaki helped him to deliver. And one of the gods that were born, I believe it was 7 born, he got 7 children by help, like an operation. She opened up his stomach and took out all this. One of them was the female goddess, the goddess of the rib. We have another story also when Ninixida wanted to, first generation creation was Adamu and Titi. So Adam, and Titi, Eve. So Adamu, he he couldn't deliver children on his own, so he was put to sleep, and Enki was put to sleep, both by Ninixida, the white serpent, and he took the rib of Enki, placed it in the rib of Adam. And when Adam waked up, and Enki, he knew that something was taken from him, and Adamu, he became fertile, and he couldn't deliver children. This is the story of the rib. See, the woman never did anything wrong. That's why they created the fake story. There's no evil serpents on Nibiru. In heaven, there's no evil. You cannot call it heaven. It was on earth, in the Fertile Crescent, Greater Syria or Greater Israel, as you wish. So this area, and we talked about the tree. The tree was the oil that Adapa got on Nibiru from King Anu. Even he refused the food and the water of life because he didn't want to beg for forgiveness. He thought he did right to strike a female goddess, and the female goddess, we talked about this before. It was most probably it was Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife. He refused to treat her equally. She wanted to have sex with him, but he said, if you want to have sex with me, you need to lay under me. And they went fighting who's gonna lay above who and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not very hard to understand why they are lying, why they want to have waging war, because they want slaves. So the purpose of war is killing and slaves. So when you win in war, in their religion, their god, devil god, he tells them, just go and wage war, and if you win, and you will win because you are my people, and you are blessed and stuff like this, but kill as much you can, and rape as much you can, and take all the virgins and deliver them to Baal, to the dragon. But kill all the women who have slept with men. Now we know why this, who's to sleep with who. It's kind of, I mean, what kind of thinking is that? You want to have sex slaves, and you want to have, yeah, it's like you have slaves, and it's like you're making a business out of the slave. What kind of God is that? He tell you can rape the woman that you capture in the war, and human sacrifice and child sacrifice and all what's going on in Gaza. I think it is human sacrifice. So people are just ignorant and they think it's just war and stuff, terrorism and terrorists. No, it's not. The human sacrifice, Baal worship, always been going on, always since the creation of humans on earth. Always humans sacrifice their own uh, like people, own children, always happening. No, don't they fool you? They talk about civilization and stuff. That's why we do. That's why most people not they don't know who's God is, because they believe God is like some kind of yeah, yeah, like pimp. Sorry to say that, but people wake up before it's too late. I'm warning you. Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, these are demons. They are fictional deities, but because you worship them, actually they are Amun Ra. Amun Ra is Marduk, Marduk, king of Babylon. Marduk is the devil, the dragon. We talked about it many times. Because Yahweh cannot be God, because if Yahweh is God, Yahweh is Marduk. Now who's gonna punish Marduk? In Ezekiel, God says, I'm gonna punish Marduk. So this is not God, Yahweh, so he's gonna punish Marduk. And Lil, his uncle, who promised the Hebrews, the Israelites, the two blue lines on the Israeli flag, the two rivers between Egypt and Iraq. Who promised them the promised land, the Holy Land, the greater Syria? And Lil, not Marduk. And why Sodom and Gomorrah were nuked? Because of Enlil, he was nuked, Marduk's headquarters. You see, Marduk and Enlil, they have a long story of like conflict, who to rule earth, because Enki, he believed he want his son Marduk to rule, not his brother Enlil, because they don't have same mother. Talked about this before. So that's why we have the Jews, before they went to exile in Babylon, they worshipped Enlil. When they came back, they worship Marduk. Still today, Mordechai is the god, not Enlil. But it was Enlil who was in control of these areas. It was him who said to Abraham about the to become circumcised as Enlil people, not Marduk. So Marduk, he didn't like Enlil, and they fought. And now, actually, Marduk is ruling because he tricked humans to believe he has many names like Allah, Yahweh, Adonai, like you see. So people are become confused because they don't know that it's one and same deity. Marduk, Ra, Amun, Ra, Dragon, Baal, Yahweh, Allah. I told you these stories many times. Please believe me, people. Do some research. It's very easy to find. In 5 seconds, you find all this information on your own. So if you still worship these false deities, please repent before it's too late. That's all, people. Blessings.